His Holiness Cardinal Malcolm Ranjit, His Lordship the Bishop of Jaffna, Bishop Jatim Gnanaprakasim, His Excellency the President of the Democratic Socialist Republic of Sri Lanka, His Excellency Maithripala Sirisena, Chief Minister of the Northern Province, President of the Ilangai Samratthi Katchi and Senior Jaffna District Parliamentarian, Mr. Mavi Senadiraja, Reverend Fathers, Reverend Sisters, Government Agent of the District of Jaffna and other senior officials, security personnel present here, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, I am happy to say a few words to you on this very significant occasion. I intended to speak in Tamil, but decided that I would speak in English to enable as many of you as possible who do not know Tamil to understand what I say. I have been referred to as an old boy of St. Patrick's College, Jaffna. It is perfectly true, and of which I am very proud. I was in St. Patrick's, Jaffna between the years 1942 and 1945, when Father T.M.F. Long was the rector of St. Patrick's, Jaffna. He was an Irishman. I remember one little incident that took place when he was rector of St. Patrick's, Jaffna in relation to me. I was presiding at a meeting in a hall, and I was seated on a huge chair. Father Long happened to go past by the hall, and when he saw me seated on that huge chair, I was a small fellow, he said to me, "That chair is too small for you." We have taken a very significant step in the advancement of meaningful education today in this college by opening the technical college and equipping that with whatever equipment is currently available to be able to advance the technological education of our students in the advanced level. Advance in technology is fundamental to the development of any country. Many countries that have advanced in the world have advanced on account of advancement in the field of technology. Our neighbor, India, is an excellent example. Whatever progress India has achieved in recent times, India has achieved as a result of the progress it made in the field of technology. That has enabled them to become a country that can build its economy, that can manufacture and export, and the export earnings result in the country being built further. Some time ago I was in Japan, I was in Germany. I met with a number of entrepreneurs in Germany over dinner one day, and I asked them, how is it that your country, which was devastated by war, developed so swiftly and became a very strong economy in the world, one of the most advanced economies in the world? The answer they gave me was, we started industries, not big industries, all of them. They were small industries, they were middle-scale industries, started by families which engage in manufacture, We sold our products in the local market. We exported them and we were successful. Industries started by families, small industries, big scale industries were successful, resulting in the country being industrialized, products being exported, products manufactured in Germany being exported, and the economy advancing. I want to congratulate Father Rector and everyone responsible and thank the old students for establishing this technological institute in St. Patrick's Jaffna. But that's not enough. It must be properly equipped. The government should help to equip the technological institute to the fullest possible extent. And we must encourage the setting up of small industries and medium-scale industries in Jaffna. Our expatriate community must enable students, old students, to set up industries in Jaffna which can manufacture, which can sell in the local market, which can export their manufactured products abroad. This must be done not only in the north and the east, it must be done all over the country. Our expatriate community living abroad, they should all invest in this country in manufacture, in enabling our technologically advanced young people to manufacture products which can be sold in the local market and in the foreign market. And we should thereby move towards industrialization mechanically. So I want to leave this thought with Reverend Father Rector and other persons who may be interested, and request you to encourage our foreign nationals, our Sri Lankan nationals who are presently abroad to make investments in small-scale industries and medium-scale industries in Sri Lanka, in the north and the east, in all parts of the country, to enable the people to move towards greater industrial development. Before I conclude my speech, Your Excellency, without being controversial, I want to say a few words. Reverend His Holiness Cardinal Malcolm Ranjit has already referred to this matter. It is that issue which is a primary concern to everyone in this country today. We were different parts of the same territory when we came under foreign conquest. There were the Tamil people who ruled in one part of the country. There were the low country Sinhalese people who ruled in some other part of the country. There were the Canadian Sinhalese people who ruled in some other part of the country. The Muslim people lived everywhere. We came under foreign conquest at different times to different foreign conquerors. We were not conquered by one foreign power at the same time. We were conquered at different times by different conquerors. Subsequently, in 1815, we all came under British rule. And in 1833, for the first time, the country was unified by the British for the purposes of their administrative convenience. We struggled from then to achieve independence. We got independence in 1947. The Sinhalese people, the Tamil people, the Muslim people all joined together and struggled for independence. The Tamil people did not demand separation before independence. The Tamil people did not demand federalism before independence. We only demanded balanced representation, which was not granted. We were prepared to live in the same country. We lived in the same country. So we wanted the structure of government to be changed in such a way as to make us feel that we could live with dignity, with self-respect, with safety, realizing our economic, social and cultural aspirations in the territories which we had traditionally inhabited. That demand continued until the enactment of the 1972 Constitution. The 1972 Constitution did not even accommodate the minimum demands put forward by the Tamil people. But thereafter there was the demand for separation, for the restoration of our sovereignty which we had lost to foreign conquerors. The war commenced. War went on for 30 years. India became involved. The international community became involved. Their involvement continues. But we want to resolve the problem within the framework of our own country, within the framework of a united, undivided, indivisible Sri Lanka. We want this problem to be resolved on the basis of amity amongst our different people. Your Excellency, 2015, you were elected on that mandate. The Tamil people gave you their unstinted support to achieve their objective. We know that you want to do it. I know that you want to do it. But your efforts are being stymied. Your efforts are being impeded. We want a statement to rise in this country who can say, I resolved the country's national question. And we think you can do it. We think you should do it. And it's our expectation that it will be done. This country cannot go on like this. The country has bled enough. The country has suffered enough. Economically, we have been pushed backwards. Many countries that were much behind us have today gone much ahead of us. If all the people in this country want to lead a contented life, we have much respect and affection for the Sinhalese people. The Sinhalese present, in my view, is a decent, excellent human being. I've interacted with them very closely. I know that they are good people. We can live together. We can live together in such a way that we are able to be of assistance to each other and where all of us can live together happily. Your Excellency, you must overcome whatever impediments that presently stand in your way. You will become not merely a leader of this country, you will become a statesman in the whole world. The whole world, the whole international community will recognize you as a statesman if you resolve the national question. We therefore want to make an appeal to you, and I am happy standing in the capital of the Tamil homeland, Jaffna, standing on the grounds of my old school, St. Patrick's College. I am able to make this request to you, and I want you to, on behalf of all the federation, and fulfill their wish. Thank you.